When done correctly, coming-of-age stories tend to pull on all the right strings of the viewer's hearts, providing attachment and intrigue to the homey and resonating adventure of navigating through the trials and tribulations of moving through childhood into having more individuality. And with the current state of anime putting the spotlight and emphasis on stories of traveling to a new world, or eye candy productions, or the seasonal trashy rom-com, it's the coming-of-age stories that last and shine through time, and this year it prevailed far above everything else. Having 2 good outings already, I did have high expectations for Mob's 3rd season, but Mob Psycho went above and beyond what was laid out. While Mob Psycho is a unique concept at premise, I was not expecting the level of storytelling that was used for this final season. I don't know why it hasn't been mentioned by many yet, but I believe the entire season had phenomenal use of metaphorical story writing. That eerie feeling as a young teenager, maybe moving into a new situation and environment, like transitioning to high school, and that sense of lack of identity, or the feeling of not fitting in, which is both literally represented during the season, but also metaphorically represented through the existence of the broccoli. And running parallel is the desire to belong where you might feel you do not, which Mob is feeling and is common in youth. Those feelings are placed upon all those surrounding Mob, seeking their own identity, to the degree it practically becomes a cult. And this makes Mob's sense of not fitting in become the forefront of the plot. And this is all just within the first half of the season, having a massive climactic conclusion to it all. そして自分の足で歩くんだ。行け。And then we have the beautiful finale to it all. Throughout the Mob Psycho series, we see Mob helping many individuals out and displaying his own value and importance as a friend, because he truly cares for them. And while the viewer knows these side characters reciprocate these feelings towards Mob, there's never a defining moment that truly displays the love and support for Mob. Until now, it's up to the supporting cast to support Mob, the verse of the typical situation that's defined the series. And this is what leads to the climax and true final say to the series. Mob has found his own identity he's comfortable with, and he's happy, and while the process of coming of age may be alienating, at least he has his own support system to have his back along the way. Now there's a way to approach creating and portraying a socially awkward character. There's a balance to be found. You don't want to attack the aspect of social anxiety, as it would be too hostile to have a say that's equivalent to saying you can't succeed in life or be happy while having social anxiety, completely alienating your audience and spreading a poor message. But on the other side of the spectrum, there's victimizing. Just like you don't want to enable people's bad habits and contribute towards them, you don't want to spread the same message through your characters. Living life staying within only your comfort zone, never striving for more or seeking to improve yourself, is a dangerous message to send, and is ultimately what would be said through a show that victimizes its socially uncomfortable main character. This would be done through things such as creating the context of the show to blame the mass population for making it hard for someone to be comfortable in public, or pandering to the thought of it being fine to remain within the shell you've created for yourself, rather than truly living and experiencing life. And I think Bocchi the Rock finds the perfect spot in the spectrum, while also believably following Bocchi's journey of traveling out of her comfort zone to pursue her true passion. And at the core, that's a beautiful message. It may seem hard, but it's worth it to leave your comfort zone to follow your true passion.
これからもみんなといろんな写真撮っていけたらいいな。